Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. If you enjoy these videos, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it and I promise to update daily. If you love this watch, you could see it and you can purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. And today we are discussing a razor of a watch. This is the Vacheron Constantin Patrimony Contemporain, a timepiece that, at least as you see it here in platinum with slate gray grained dial, debuted back at SIHH 2010, and frankly Vacheron got it right. No need to change something that works so well. On my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, you can really see the watch to scale. It is broad at 40 millimeters, but it is thin at 7.2 millimeters thick. This is a graceful timepiece on the wrist. You also appreciate the fact that lug to lug, it's compact. At 45.7 millimeters, I can recommend this 40 millimeter watch for wrists as small as 13.5 centimeter circumference, and I rarely say that for a 40. It's a watch with a rather traditional spacing between the lugs of 20 millimeters, so on the wrist it appears saucer-like, broad, all of bezel and crystal and dial, with very minimal, and as you can see, downward thrusting lugs. It's a timepiece that wears graceful and gracefully, an easy one on a small wrist. It features a matching and very slender black, large rectangular scale alligator leather with a semi-gloss finish, no bolstering here. You can see it actually features a sheer construction along the monotone stitch. You can see the layers of construction, so it's not folded, it's sheer. And that's important because there are two layers of alligator here, small scale on the bottom and large scale on the top. That is a much more durable combination than cav on the bottom. Vacheron giving you a strap that might last you 3, 4, even 5 years, as long as you don't have serious glandular issues or plan to wear this in tropical weather. Now the buckle is a simple Vacheron Maltese cross pin buckle in matching platinum, a detail I always love to see, a platinum clasp or buckle on a platinum watch. Now the case is almost knife edged. As you can see, the case tucks in dramatically from the bezel. It falls away to become narrower at its base than at its top, with a lovely knife-like blade profile where the mid-case meets the bezel. You'll also note just how minimal the lugs are. They're stubby, they're nicely broken between the finish of the lug and the finish of the case. You can see that sharp, hard cleft. That's a mark of quality I always look for in case finishing. But the lugs are really just accessories to the case, which is the star here. And truthfully, the high-polished case and lugs only serve as a frame for the masterpiece. And the masterpiece is the dial. Now, it can be difficult on the camera to pick up some of the qualities of this watch, but let me try to bring them out. The dial has a wonderful domed profile. It's high at the center and it falls away at the edge. All of the indices are white gold and diamond polished. You also note that there's a dimple style minutes track, each one of the dimples being black polished. At center, simple baton style hands, but also in white gold and black polished. Once again, black polished, the Maltese cross applique logo, and though you can't see it on the camera, there is a very fine sandblasted style grain to this dial that makes it particularly exquisite, compelling, and rewarding a dial to behold and to own. Now underneath the caseback, and it is a solid platinum caseback, we have a Vacheron manufacturer caliber 1400. You're going to ask, why is there a solid caseback on a Geneva hallmark movement? Well, it's because the watch is so thin in platinum, it needs the structural integrity of that solid caseback to reduce the flexibility of the watch, and also because a solid caseback makes a watch thinner than a sapphire caseback, which always adds thickness. So you get a little bit more precious metal here. You can see it's satin finished around its circumference and then vertically satin grained across its top surface. So that movement, 20 joules, manual wind, it beats away at 4 hertz or 28,800 vibrations per hour. It's 2.6 millimeters thick, which allows this watch to be as thin as it is. The manual wind movement with a 40-hour power reserve, and again, Geneva hallmark finish. You will see everything you would expect if you were to remove this caseback. Please don't let your watchmaker do that. Mirrored anglage on the edge of every bridge and in every jewel and screw countersink. Perfectly aligned Cote de Genève laid with an abrasive wheel, not stamped across the bridges. Engine turning on the base plate, black polished screws, all of this present and correct. Take my word, it's there. The ultimate mark of integrity. Vacheron giving you fine finish where you'll never see it. Now, the watch is 30 meters water resistant, but truthfully, no one would think of taking a watch like this swimming. That water resistance is there in case you splash it, getting caught out in the rain, or while washing your hands. A timepiece that represents one of the finest options in dress watches from one of the best brands in horology, and traditionally a dress watch specialist. This is the Vacheron Constantin Patrimony.